We're live. We're doing it.
We're live. That was quick.
Yeah. Well, good morning.
Good morning.
How was work? I was gonna say, did you sleep well? But you were at work all night.
Yeah, I was at work. I slept all day and was at work all night, but it was all right. It wasn't too bad. It's
Did
the
you get
same
some
as
good sleep before work?
yeah, not too bad. Yeah, I actually laid down and got a good probably 4 hours or so.
Oh, that's good. I mean, it's better than 2 days of not sleeping.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it was better than what I had before. So for sure.
Oh, what? What? What is it? Yeah. I think she was just saying hello.
You think what?
She was just coming up to say hello.
Oh, hello.
Hello. Yeah. I slept probably like 7 hours. Like a full 7 hours.
Oh wow, that's
Yeah.
good.
Yep. It was good. Good. We got somebody that just joined. Hopefully people are awake right now. 5:30. I guess some of them will be.
Oh yeah, I think so. Yeah, some people are probably still awake.
Yeah, still awake from the night before.
Yeah.
Whoever's popping in, let us know how our audio is. Aside from the ruckus the cats are making.
Cats just want to be a part of the stream too.
Yeah, they're we're morning people here. My cats are morning people.
Yeah, not me. I mean, I guess
No.
I am a morning person, but only when I stay up until the morning.
Oh, okay.
I'm not a morning person when I first wake up.
I'm a morning person and a night hawk, so it's like a conflict of interest.
Mhm.
Hello, Larry. Welcome. Good to see you. Good morning. We're gonna be listening to some Jim Breuer, and I don't know how we're gonna do this without getting in trouble, but we're gonna try anyways.
Yeah. Well, I mean, as long as we stop it every once in a while and make a comment about it or say something.
Okay, that's the trick, eh?
As far as I know, I mean, that's how we do it on Sandy's channel. We just uh, just don't let it play too long. You know what I mean? Like a minute or two at a time.
Okay. Hello, Overbuilt. Good morning and welcome. Glad you can make it in. We're going to so we were talking about mornings. I'm most productive in the morning, actually. Nighttime is kind of used to be my most productive time, but now I'm realizing that I'm actually a morning lark or whatever they call us.
Yeah, not me. It takes me like an hour to get up and do anything, and usually after I wake up.
Do you lay there and just like ponder life in the morning or what?
Yeah, well, it's usually the afternoon or early evening when I'm waking up. But yeah, for my morning, I'll usually lay there for at least 20 minutes or a half hour before I get out of bed after I wake up.
It's a great time for meditation when you first wake up, if you're interested in looking into that, because of the state that the brain state. It's a great time to recondition the brain. I'll wake up if I'm not doing a morning meditation, which this is like ideally I would be doing morning meditation. I can wake up and just get up and go. There's no like I'm not laying there, and I know a lot of people struggle with that. It's like one things I'm good at in life is getting up in the morning.
Yeah, well, it's getting easier now that it's warming up a little bit. Like when it was like 20 below every day, that was horrible. I didn't get out of bed at all.
Yeah, the incentive's not there, right?
Yeah, but now that it's warming up a little bit, it's makes it much easier.
The spring is coming.
Yeah, we're in March already. I can't believe it.
It's wild
Crazy.
how fast time is passing.
Yeah.
Larry says our sound is good. Okay, that's great.
cool.
We have 3 people in the chat. When we get to about probably what, 7? 7 is usually my magic number for starting things in the chat. We'll hopefully get a couple more in. Oh, now we've got 2. Maybe we have to aim for 5. What was I gonna say? Did you get the last link that I sent you?
I did.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you would have a better chance. I don't know. I don't know if Jim. You'd probably end up getting like a copyright, even if we stop it, because they just do that. But I mean, it doesn't really affect anything. It's the same thing as like that copyright. When we played that one song from Mr. Super, you know what I mean? You just get a notice, but it doesn't affect your channel or anything.
Okay.
Because Jim Breuer has 588,000 subs, whereas the other guy had 34 subs.
Okay. I wonder about audio though. That's the only thing is the audio. I'm not sure about the audio. If like I didn't check the difference.
Oh yeah, I didn't listen to it either.
I almost just greeted you, Josh, again. You're in the chat.
Oh.
I almost said hello, Josh. Good to see you.
I was just helping to add into the chat.
Oh, that's what that is. Okay, that's kind of cheating.
Well, I'm a person too, right?
Yes, you are, and
I
you're on the panel. Oh, we're at 5. Do you think we're gonna get 7? Let's aim for 7, guys. We're gonna listen to Jim Breuer, and the first one, I think, the first one will, for anybody who hasn't listened to Jim Breuer, it's a good way to kind of give you an idea of who he is, like his sense of humor. And then go into the mailman, the Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
That was the second one.
Yeah, the second one. Well, the mailman one, the one that I sent you yesterday.
Oh, right. Yeah, that was good.
Yeah. Did you get through the whole thing?
I did actually. Just finished it up a few minutes ago. That was pretty funny.
And have you listened to Somebody Had to Say It?
No, I haven't seen either of these other two.
Okay, so the 2 links that I sent you, the last link I sent you is from his channel directly.
Right.
And it's the full bit, like the full, not the bit, the whole show.
So yeah, right. Yeah.
But the link before that is from somebody else's channel, and I'm just not sure about audio because it's already the audio is not great on it. So I didn't see if the one on his channel is better.
Well, yeah, I don't know. I got it ready for. I didn't listen to either of these two, so I haven't checked the audio.
Okay. And then again, we have to stop it every few minutes. How often? Like, do you? Is it really as often as they do on the other channel?
I think Sandy does it a little more than is absolutely necessary because just because she's being extra careful. But but I would say every just like a couple minutes, like 2 or 3 minutes, like you know what I mean. Like 2 or 3 minutes is pretty good. Like Sandy does it usually every like 30 seconds or less than a minute. But I would say a couple minutes. I watch people's channel all the time, but that's why I said I'm not sure how Jim Breuer is about his channel, if he if he's picky, because it's up to him basically. Like he'll be the one that will be able to decide whether or not to copyright or report it or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So maybe he doesn't care. Like I don't know.
Maybe, but also maybe legally, maybe he has to care. Well, we're gonna link to his channel anyways, so we'll get everybody to sub there too, and well, anybody who's interested. Maybe there's gonna be people who are not Jim Breuer fans. Whoever's in the chat, I don't know if it's actually you guys or if it's us. But let us know if you know Jim Breuer, if not him personally, but if you do, cool. Um, if you listen to him, I think you will appreciate this first link that we're gonna play.
Yeah, I didn't even know he had it was on social media until like a year or two ago. Uh, but I remember him from Half Baked.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
And do you remember him from Saturday Night Live as well?
Not really. No, I probably had already stopped watching Saturday Night Live by that point. Like I
Maybe
kind of
he
I
was
quit
like,
watching during after the Chris Farley and Adam Sandler and all those guys.
oh, okay.
So
Well, I think they were all on together.
yeah, right. Yeah. So as soon as that group kind of faded out and started getting into like the new people like the Chris Kattan and um, Will Ferrell and all those, I kind of uh, I kind of quit watching right around then.
I'm just gonna look up here and see when I think it was 95 when he started at SNL.
Oh yeah, that was my first year in college. I wouldn't have, or second year in
Mhm.
college, I would have not been interested in watching Saturday
95
Night
to
Live.
95 to 98. And then in 98 is when he was in Half Baked.
Mm, interesting. I don't think I even knew that he was on uh, Saturday Night Live. To be honest,
Oh my goodness, I should send a link for Goat Boy then. So you haven't seen Goat Boy?
I don't think so.
Oh my goodness, what? Um, do I need to send you a link for Goat Boy?
I could probably find.
Yeah, maybe bring up some Goat Boy just so people know who we're talking about in case they
Uh,
don't. It says there's 6 people in the chat. I think we're one person away from the magic number to start the video. Um, but if you get the Goat Boy up, it'll give some people an idea. Some people are already gonna know who we're talking about.
oh, I bet you a lot of people probably already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good morning, Woo. Welcome. The Woo has arrived.
Oh, hey.
We're gonna be listening. I'm here with Josh, and we're gonna be listening to some Jim Breuer and quote unquote reacting. I can't believe that. I can't believe we're doing this because I mocked reactors.
Uh,
I always wonder, like, what is the point of this? Why don't people just watch the original show?
yeah. Why would
Like,
somebody want to watch somebody reacting to something else? Yeah.
yeah, I don't care what people think about something, like about a show, about like or about whatever, a video. I don't give a crap what people think about that. Let me form my own opinions.
Yeah.
And then they're taking up the half the screen when they're doing the reaction videos. And anyway, I find it really obnoxious. So I can't believe that we're doing this right now.
Yeah. Well, this is more of a just having fun watching some stand up comedy,
Yes, it's
with
more like,
friends.
yeah, we're gonna have a laugh and we're gonna have to, like you said, stop it every few minutes. I don't want to be too like crazy about stopping it, but I'll leave that up to you because if you watch reaction videos and you know how often we need to stop it, I'll just leave that up to you. You don't need to be overly particular about it.
All right.
I feel like Jim's my friend, even though he doesn't know. He doesn't know that.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I just know that if you end up leaving it go too long, like 10, 15 minutes maybe, that sometimes YouTube will just take the stream down or stop streaming. Uh,
Oh,
and so yeah, that's the only thing but I don't know what that threshold is. You know what I mean?
maybe we should have probably looked that up.
Because it's
Um,
only happened one time that I've been on stream where a stream actually got taken down, uh, and that was on Sandy's show. But we were stopping and talking, but so she thinks that the reason they took it down was because uh, there was like some violence. The guy was like, you know, in the street, and some guy got mad and started like slamming on the hood of a car, uh, and, you know, acting all crazy. And I mean, that was, and then it cut out right after that. So, uh, so I don't know if it was the content or what. So,
Uh-oh, this is... What if I say YouTube? Because that doesn't seem right. I'm just searching up here to find out, and Sandy's right. To avoid copyright issues and maximize engagement in reaction videos, creators typically pause the original video every 11 to 30 seconds. What?
yeah, I don't know. That's crazy.
That's
I
crazy. That's wild.
Yeah, I watch reaction videos a lot, and they you know, a lot of them uh don't stop them every 11 to 30 seconds.
Okay. Well, I don't know what we're supposed to be doing, but you watch enough reaction videos, like you said, to know. So I'm just going to leave that in your court.
Okay. Yeah, I honestly think it depends mostly on who you're watching. You know, some people don't care. Like if somebody were to do a reaction to one of my videos and they just played it all the way through, like I wouldn't really care. I wouldn't, you know, copyright them or anything, because you know what I mean. But then some people are like super picky, and you know, like CNN or certain big organizations, and that's why I'm saying I don't know how Jim Breuer is about his social media.
Well, I guess we're going to find out. And Jim, if you're listening, not now, but in the future Jim, I love you and we're huge fans. And this is not, yeah, this is just because we love you. Bim Jim, welcome to the chat. Good morning. Good morning. He says he's finished work for the day. We're going to start, we're at 7. So,
Cool.
excuse me, let's play some Goat Boy.
I can't find any actual clips from the show. Like there's a bunch of,
Goat Boy?
I mean, I can find like pictures of like here he's on Howard Stern as Goat Boy, and but I can't find any actual clips from Saturday Night Live
Really?
of Goat Boy.
I was watching some the other day. Jim Breuer Goat Boy. It doesn't come up.
Uh,
What are you doing? That's not... Oh, she's going to take the clippers. I'm just going to take whatever you want. Goat Boy. Okay. Yeah, I've got shorts there. There's...
all right, yeah, the shorts I thought were like other people, like just using clips.
That's okay. You know what? Anybody who's listening can go and search up Goat Boy on their own time.
Yeah, I think most people know who Jim Breuer is. So
Yeah. Anybody who doesn't know who Jim Breuer is, well, he's like the first quote unquote celebrity who spoke up against the plandemic. But he did it in a funny way. And you're about to see it.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that was the first one you sent, the shorter one. Yeah, yeah.
So do we mute to play it, or how do we do this?
Oh, we don't have, you don't have to mute. You can. I don't know if it really helps. I don't hear any background noise coming from you, so I don't really necessarily have to.
The cats are loud here.
What's loud?
On this end, my cats, they get pretty rowdy in the mornings.
Oh,
well, yeah. Good morning, the earth. Good morning. We're bringing you some laughs. So massage your cheek muscles. We're gonna play some Jim Breuer.
All right. Yeah, I have it. Sharon. So all you got to do is put me on stage.
How do we do that? Oh, there we are. Okay, I got you. I got you. Okay, and your volume is all the way up?
Volume's all the way up.
Okay.
All right.
All
August
right.
20th and 21st. 3 days before my birthday.
Nice.
Mhm. Yep.
What's the year on that? That would have been, this is like during COVID.
3 years ago, it says.
3 years ago, yeah. Heart of the Earth, what? I don't know what I said to you. So I just coughed. I'm gonna try to remember to mute when I cough. Um,
He's not talking to me, I hope.
oh, about massaging the cheek muscles. Okay.
Oh.
I was like, what did I say? What did I say this
Yeah.
time?
Oh.
Oh, Bim Jim, you're gonna love this. I think if you haven't heard this, this is great. Okay, I'm gonna mute, and I'll let you stop it as often as you need to. Do we need to talk when you stop it?
Yeah. I mean, we probably should just like stop it and
Then be like,
talk for like
har
30
har har.
seconds. Yeah, that like that's funny. Or something short, quick. It's really
Okay.
all we got to do, I think.
Okay.
All right, we ready?
Yep.
All right.
Welcome to the stage, Jim Breuer. All right. Wow. Well, thank you all for coming out and risking your lives. Because there's still people going, you're not really going out in public indoors, are you? The Delta, the Omega, the Charlie Brown. Stay inside. This is never ending.
Oh my God! What do we do now?
Holy crow. Poor old people would just stay in the basement. How long am I supposed to stay there? We'll come get you when it's safe. Yeah. The vaccinators, you were real cocky a couple months ago. We got vaccinated. Got my second shot April 19th. I can't get sick from the corona. I'm vaccinated. See this bucket of virus? I'm vaccinated. I'll even lick metal. I'm not afraid of anything.
So now this content that he's talking about,
Yes.
this might get you in trouble, because for some reason, the bigger channels can get away with talking about that. I mean, I don't know. I think they lightened up, about talking about COVID and stuff recently, but but I'm not sure. This is that what this whole thing is about? Is about
yeah. Yeah.
oh.
It's like 16 minutes long about approximately. Like, the
Yep.
whole video is longer, but, it's about 16 minutes, like, the first part of it here.
Oh no. The next one's 16 minutes. This one's an hour and 6 minutes.
Yeah, no, I mean the clip, 'cause this is
Oh.
like the full version of so the other video I sent you, like that second link I sent you?
Oh, was just a clip out of this.
Yes, yeah,
I gotcha.
from
I
somebody
got
else's channel, yeah.
Okay.
But I thought it would be better coming from Jim's channel, which I don't know anything.
Yeah. No, it probably. I mean, I bet you. You know, if you put the link in your description after the show to the
Yeah.
channel, so people can go. Like, you know, a lot of times, as long as they get credited, people don't care.
Yeah,
So
we'll definitely put the link, for this whole bit, not just the bit, but the whole show, in the description. I'll post it, I'll pin it in the comments, and I highly recommend Jim's channel, uh, Brewerverse, I believe.
Bruniverse. Oh, we lost her. But yeah, I did pin the video, or I didn't pin it, but I put the link to this video that we're watching here in the chat. So maybe you back.
I got booted. Well, I didn't get booted, I hit something on the screen.
Yeah, it's easy to do on your phone.
Um, yeah. I think that's also when my cat kicks us out. She comes up and taps something.
Yeah, that means it's time for you to go, and you know they want food or something. No,
Yeah, well,
attention.
yeah, attention. So Jim's channel on YouTube is Jim Brewer's Brewniverse, sorry. But yeah, he's got a great channel. I freaking love him.
Yeah,
But let's keep playing, and then and just mindful of when he stops for his pauses. It's a good time for us to pause.
okay. Yeah, and I put the link to this video in the chat in the
Oh, great.
meantime until we can get it in the description later. So
Hopefully that'll cover our butts. Jim, don't
yeah.
get mad at us.
Yeah, no, you're awesome, Jim.
Yeah, we love you.
All right.
I don't have to wear a mask.
People vaccinated are getting sick.
What?
You need a new booster.
What? Who wants a shot? Who wants to see a ball game? Wave your flipper. That's for you. Go see the ball game. Who wants to work again? That's for you. Who wants their kids educated? What's in the shot? It's safe. Don't worry. Don't worry. Go ahead, get it. I feel like I mean, when I take those steps back, I feel like this is gonna be a Broadway play in 3 years. You know what I mean? Like what? It's 6 foot safe. Social distance, 6 foot safe.
5 foot danger.
6 foot safe.
5 foot danger.
If you're 6 foot safe,
I'm 5 foot danger. I'm coming to breathe on you. I'm the grandma killer. officials. Here come the governors. Bump, 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 bump. We have no laws and regulations. We shall determine who is essential. We shall determine who may go at your house and who shall have a muffin. And remember, if you see any children playing outside together, report them and their parents. This is for your safety.
Do we know what city this is that he's playing in?
We don't. I can check here. Let's see. Oops, I'm clicking on my own link. Jim Breuer, somebody had to say it. Full comedy special. Let's see.
It's got 3.3 million views.
I don't see in the description of his video.
Yeah. Yeah, I was just curious.
Yeah, I don't see it.
Yeah. All right.
6 foot safe.
And then the news cockatoos come out.
Watch the news. Watch the news. Trust the experts. Trust the experts. Trust the science. Trust the science. CDC, CDC, Dr. Fauci, Dr. Fauci. Mask on, mask off, 2 shots, 1 shot, mask on, 2 masks. Comply, comply.
6 foot safe. Do what you are told. It is for your safety. I've never seen anything like this in my life. People want to fight and argue. You don't understand what's going on. Everyone knows a doctor. I know doctor. And they told me like there's a stockpile.
Facts and figures, facts and
Don't ask questions. I've been flying on planes for months. Flying on a plane. This is when I knew, like, all right, this is so dangerous. Keep grandma in the basement. Wait. But you can go fly wherever you like. Now, here's the best part. I don't know if you've been flying. They get you soon as you walk in the terminal. Make sure you wear your mask at all times. Do your part. Stay 6 foot safe. Yeah, that, you know when that doesn't work? Go right the minute you board that plane. Everyone's like, oh. Come on, I want to get overhead space. Excuse me. We got to get on the plane. It's not enough overhead space. And then here's the best part. Now you're on a plane. I'm on a tube. I'm in a tube. An enclosed tube. Okay? And then I'm sitting next to someone right here. And right here. And this person here, I know that he's about 3 bills. He's got high cholesterol. He's already huffing and puffing. I'm not used to walking from one terminal to the other. I've had the gout 3 times in the last year, but they wouldn't take me because of COVID. Doctors don't take anyone nowadays unless you're almost dead and they put you on the respirator. You know. So I said I'm not dying, but I got the gout. And the mess is keeping him clean. His cheeks are out to here. Oh, let's not forget the air vent above that he's too high to.
Trust the science. I know a doctor. Facts and figures.
And speaking of doctors, it looks like YouTube's doing it again, censoring.
Oh, I think so.
Well, because there's a comment from Bim Jim talking about Dr. Oh no, that wasn't Dr. Fauci. Oh yeah, about Fauci, and it showed up in the StreamYard chat, but it's not in the YouTube chat.
Oh, do you have top comments or all comments? Because I checked that too on my on the other phone, and I had to put it on all comments.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Or all messages.
Yeah. Okay. Never mind.
Then
Sorry,
it shows
YouTube. You're right. I knew about that. I think about that all the time. I always forget that it defaults to the top comments.
But YouTube censorship lately has been off the charts.
Yeah, it's been ridiculous.
Oh, it's insane. My comments are being like all the time. They're being not posted, and then I have to repost, and it just gets really obnoxious to be present and interact with people online.
Yeah.
Hi, Dr. Bob. Welcome. Oh, I get your message, and I agree. 100% I agree.
Oh, about the Nuremberg Code?
Yeah, and Dr. Bob's message. He used emoticons to send a message.
Oh.
I agree. It's a little dark. I won't say it, but
yeah.
Do you see his little emoticons?
Yeah, I see one of them. It looks like one of them got like that. I can't tell what it is. It's too small.
It's the one that's blocked out because I can see on my other phone. It's a tree. I agree. It's dark. I agree.
Yeah. All right. All right. Continue.
Yep.
Yep.
And then they walk up and down the aisles. It is a federal crime if we catch you with that mask below your nose, even though we're in a tube. With the air vents and the guy with high cholesterol. You keep it on all times, or you may never fly again, and you may deal with federal punishment. But it's snack time, you can take them off. Oh, thank you! Thank you, science! Thank you, experts!
I get to eat with no mask on.
We're so safe when we eat peanuts. Isn't this fun? Thank God I'm safe. If anything, life taught me the last 2 years is we don't know anything what's around the corner. You make all the plans you want, you get a bit of CEO, your jobs are shut down. We have no clue how quick life just goes bloop, which made me crazy how many people they would put on the screen immediately are getting offended. Everyone was offended. I'm offended by this, and I'm offended by that, and I want to talk about this, and I want to talk about that. And if you're that person, listen, man, life is offensive, okay? My wife's been battling cancer for 12 years from food that she gets poisoned with that they feed us. That's offensive. We can't see the elderly because we may kill them, even though they got 6 days to live. We'll see you one day, Grandma. Stay behind the glass.
I feel much better with no human contact. Thank you, Dr. Fauci and CDC.
And fear. Thank you. I bet you she'd rather have that touch and hug and be dead tomorrow than do this the rest of her life. You don't get to pick and choose offensive. Last week, 2 Marines, hand to God, came to see me with their no knees, blown off, over in Afghanistan. Came in wheelchairs, followed me around. We laughed, they told their story. To me, that's offensive. But there's people literally walking around. Here's the thing with being offended. Listen, if you're easily offended, do yourself a favor. It's not healthy. It's not healthy for you. It means your asshole's tight. It does.
He's not
And
wrong.
if science is your God, science will tell you that's not good for your physical being. It means you're always stressed up and your ass can't work right and you just can't wait to go, I can't wait to talk about this subject with my facts and figures that I learned. And we see you trying to escape, trying to let gas out. You can't even let gas out. That is so unhealthy for you. You can't hide it. We can hear it. It sounds like when you blow up a balloon. You know when you let out a little tiny bit of air at a time? That's what your ass sounds like. I am so offended. I mean, there's people out there going, you know, Bob, I'm losing work. I've been watching this new thing on the news, and I never really thought about it, but I've been losing my sleep and taking things out on the family. What's going on? You know that toy? Yeah. Which kind? The potato head? Why is it called Mr. Potato? Can you imagine just waking up in the middle of the night? I can't take this anymore! Why is it called a Mr. Potato Head? Where's my picket sign? I want the world to listen to me. Meanwhile, this Marine's up. Yeah, never mind that. I want to talk about the potato head. You know that song by Dean Martin? Baby, it's cold outside. I think it's all about. Babies are being born stillborn. I think Aunt Jemima should be taken up.
I love this guy. I can't believe I've never seen this before.
This is my,
Yeah, my cheeks are already starting to get sore.
that's
Just-
great.
Yeah, yeah. This is funny.
He says it like it is.
Yeah, he's telling it like it is for sure.
I love
Yeah,
it.
that's the best.
He's the greatest. His live streams are great too.
Oh, I didn't know he did live streams.
Yeah, he does them. I don't know. I can't remember if they're every Friday or what, but I try to pop in there as often as I can. He's got something going on right now with um American Airlines, and it goes back a little ways. If anybody wants to follow that saga, if you go on his channel and look for the big X or the big like no sign, prohibited sign, that he's not going to be he won't be flying with them anymore. It's pretty long, like what's been going on. It's ongoing, and there's updates since then. But yeah, he oh he's great.
Yeah, is that what that video you sent me about the Long Island Jimmy?
Oh
Was he
no,
doing his live
that's a
stream?
different one. That's a different one. Um,
Well, right, but I mean, was that a live stream?
uh, yeah, it may have been actually.
Because it looked kind of like, because you could hear people in the background, like uh, laughing, and he was talking to people there in the room, but it looked like it. Yeah,
Yeah,
I just thought he was making a video, but I could see that being a live stream.
it may
Yeah,
have been. Yeah,
yeah, I'll have to check that out. That was pretty funny.
yeah, he's so good.
Come on, man. You gotta let the out. You just need love. You just need a hug. Don't take it on the rest of the world. Stop that. Stop that. Good Lord Almighty. There you go. Kids growing up. Am I a boy or am I a girl? Am I an elephant or am I an it? I'm a who, a what, a where, a when? What am I? I don't know. What does TikTok say? I don't know. What am I? Today I'm a it, tomorrow I'm a her. Sometimes I'm a me, sometimes I don't know. I don't know what I am. They've shoved that down our throats. Gender, 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 gender. I'm an it, I'm a that, I'm a who, I'm a what, I'm a where. That's offensive that they're doing that to humanity. Hand to God, I know a 14-year-old child, 14-year-old boy, his mom decided to change his gender. Correct. Because he doesn't like his weenie. Hand to God, true story. That's a 14-year-old child. Have you ever seen a 14-year-old boy? First of all, they're not even fully developed. They got long torsos. They got a big overbite with acne in the side of their head. Playing with a ball by himself. Always saying, my bad, my bad. My bad. Dad, I burnt down the shed by accident. My bad. Can I cut my weenie off?
I love those faces.
Let the children at least become adults before they can make a decision like that. And listen, if that's what you're gonna do, I'm all for you, man. Knock yourself out. Knock yourself out. I will beg you, especially if you're a boy, just think about every angle. You may think you want to be a female. When I was growing up, there were transvestites, and that's a lot of work. I have a lot of respect for a transvestite. That's a lot of work. You gotta put on shoes and pants and girdle and the lipstick and wig, and I'm sewing this today. That's a lot of work. But at the end of the day, you still do what you want. I'm begging any child that's thinking about and injecting safe hormones. Just think of tiny little things like the first time you go to a concert outdoors and it's muddy out, you got to piss in a porta potty. You might want to speak to females before you jump into that. You know what I mean? I'm so glad I'm a female now. Oh, God. Sister, you don't want to come in. You don't want to go in there. It's disgusting. There's vomit all over the place. There's turds and blue things. There's flies. I wish I had a penis. I could just pee anywhere. I would die to have a penis right now. You don't want to be going, damn it, I should have been a transvestite. Damn it. Thank God. When I grew up in the 80s, you knew what was going on here. I'll tell you what, and I'll watch your reaction. Every generation is programmed, and then they try to deprogram years later. I grew up here. Everyone knew a gender just by the earring they had and what ear it was in. I'm a knucklehead, but I was a real knucklehead back there. I'll tell you exactly what I had on, okay? I had a dangling cross earring. Left ear. That was the left. Yeah, I know who you are. I see you. I see the hole still in there. And that was to let gay people know, look, you can look, but you can't touch. Left side means I'm really into chicks with my dangling earring. The cross means I'm a little religious, just saying. And then if you were gay, you put it in your right ear to let everyone know, hey man, I'm gay. Which threw me off, like, oh my God, Larry's gay. How did you not know? He's a good kickball player. I didn't know he could play kickball and be gay. I judged him. I didn't know. And if you had an earring in both ears, you're like, whoa, I don't know what they're into. I didn't even, that's another thing. I know it, I don't think anyone even cared. I didn't care. In the 70s as a little boy, I remember watching Elton John. I had no clue. No clue. He'd be out there, Saturday, 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 Saturday. Up on his piano, Saturday. He had a feathered bow, Saturday. I was like, he loves Saturdays. I've never seen anyone with so much passion. And then the 80s, he put the earring in his right ear and went, Elton's gay! I did not see that coming. Didn't make me stop listening to him. Good Lord Almighty. Every generation is programmed. And then they want you to deprogram years later. It's a cycle that continues that no one catches on to, because the trick is you forget about it by the time you get old. Like, I grew up in, first of all, the new generation, they have their own words, they listen to certain music. Whatever. My daughters, it's just different. It's what they're being programmed. The new word is dead ass. My daughter will go, Dad, I gotta get gas, dead ass. I think I'm gonna quit my job, get a new one, dead ass. What's it? What is dead ass? In my day, that was someone dropped a bomb and you walked by and like, oh my God, your ass is dead. Something's dead. Dead ass. So apparently, it means serious. Dad, we have to leave by 7 a.m. if we're gonna make it on time. Dead ass. Okay. I got it. But what I can't wait for is when that generation, 30 years from now, they have children, and then they're at a house like, we need a family meeting right now. I want everyone right now down here in the living room. We're going to talk about your attitude. We're going to talk about the situation that's been going on in the rooms, in the bathroom. And I'm telling you right now, this is dead ass. And one of you little kids are going to go, you can't say that. It's not what it means anymore. Yeah, but in my time, your time don't count anymore. This generation would be traumatized if they grew up. We said the word retarded every 10 seconds.
Oh, true. It's so true.
Yeah. Well, it makes sense why. Oh, I can hear echoing.
Oh,
All right. Was that me?
I'm
Did
not
you
sure.
hear it?
I don't hear
Okay.
it going.
All right, it's better now. But I mean, it makes sense that dead ass means serious, because when somebody be like, "Are you serious?" You know, we would say, "Yeah, I'm dead ass serious." But now
Yeah.
they just drop the serious part.
Yeah. No, they just say dead ass.
Yeah, that's weird. It
I,
makes no sense.
Like I know that one. I don't know. I'm not up on most of the lingo though. So to hear the kids speaking now, I don't know what the hell they're talking about.
Yeah, I hear like a lot of the the Gen Z and maybe like millennials are just like saying all the time, low key, like low
Yes,
key, everything low key. Like, what in the hell does that even mean? Like,
low key. That one I do know, and I think I know. Low key is like off the record, or no, not off the record, but like
right?
on the down low.
Yeah, yeah. I get what it means, meant to me or us in our day, but the way that they're using it, it doesn't make sense. That they just say low key, you know, just to like emphasize something, or like, I don't know, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. There's
it,
something else too. When
man,
people say literally, they're saying literally all the time about everything, and it's like, do you even know what literally means?
yeah, right. Hey, Mr. Super.
Hi,
Hey,
Mr.
Roger.
Super Roger. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. We got it. Hey, weirdos. That's us.
Yeah, this is us.
The misfits. Then there's the other one, no cap. Have you heard that one?
I don't think I've heard that one.
No cap. I think it means no lies. Like it's
Oh, yeah, I found a
telling the truth.
sweatshirt. Yeah, I found a sweatshirt at the thrift store like a year ago, and it was like this real cool like art drawing. It was like a picture of Jesus or something, like, you know, with like, you know, big scenery in the background, and he had his hands out and said, "Thou shalt not cap." I'm like, what? I mean, it was a cool sweatshirt, and it was like, you know, it looked like some good brand, so I had no idea. And so I asked my daughter, she was with me. I asked her, I'm like, "What does this mean?" And she just laughed, and she was like, "Lie." I'm like, "Oh." So I just bought it because it was a cool art, but
Yeah.
but yeah, that was, I had no idea what that was.
I don't know why they don't just use the friggin' words. Like, why do we have to come up with new words again? Like,
Yeah,
this is always happening. But at least when we were growing up, the words that we used meant what we were using them as.
yeah, right. Like, have you know what the 6-7 thing is? Like,
No, I was actually going to ask that because I saw that somebody mentioned it in the chat here.
yeah, right. Yeah, heart. Yeah, I
Hallelujah,
just
yeah.
I never knew what it was until a couple months ago. Uh, it was in one of some reaction video we were doing on Sandy's channel, but it basically means like so, you know, like six, you know, six in one hand, seven in the other, or something. You know, like it goes with the little hand motion where you just put your palms up and put, do them up and down, like, like you're weighing, like, oh, it's about the same. It's 6'7". You know what I mean?
Oh
I
my
guess I
goodness.
guess that's what it means, but from
Is
my
I
understanding.
I had no idea. I've heard people say it in like in the comment sections of different videos, and I've never heard it in person, but I had no idea what it meant. Oh
Yeah.
goodness.
Yeah, rad was one of the terms that we used. Hart says
Yeah,
this is so rad.
yeah. You
I
did?
thought I thought at first he was talking about our, the live stream, but then I
Yeah.
realized he was just
I'm gonna take it as he is.
okay.
He's enjoying himself.
Yeah.
I dig. I dig.
Yeah, I never. And that one's from like the 70s.
I
I
dig?
dig.
Yeah, I think I'm a little old school.
Yeah, no, there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. All right, as he moved on to the next.
You know how hard it is for me not to call my kids that word sometimes?
Oh, the retard.
And it was everything. It was everything. I told you to be here an hour ago. You retarded? What's going on? The kid fall off the bike. He had no sympathy. He's riding down the bike and I guess that bike's retarded. Teachers would call the students retarded in the classroom. I remember that day. Jim Breuer, you had 6 weeks to work on this. You refused to do it. You're smart, you're funny, you're creative, but you didn't do it because you're retarded. And all the other kids are, you call it retarded. You call Brewer retarded. And that's what I'm putting you on your report card, and you can show that to your parents. Do you have a report card? Yeah, but don't say nothing. Look at it in private, not in front of all the aunt and uncles, please. Oh, this is nice. He's retarded in everything but Jim. I know he's referring to the 80s, but I wish he'd start saying the R word. It's very... I spoiled my kids. I ruined it. I gave them too much. That's my fault. It's our fault. I grew up blue collar. My history is so much different than my kids. I told my kids growing up, I asked God, I pray to God that they have half the childhood I did. And financially, we had nothing. I was a mistake. My mom has no problem. Yeah. No, my mom would tell me after 3 gin martinis, my hand to God, I didn't know what was going on growing up. All my siblings were like 20 years older. My nieces and nephews were my age and older. So I had like older kids going, "What's up, Uncle Jim?" Ma, who's that? That's your brother. That's a man. My mom would have 3 gin martinis, right? Ling, 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 ling. And I would never see pictures of them being married. I'm like, how did you? I never see. Well, here's what happened. Cling, ling, ling, ling. You were a mistake, and I was gonna get rid of you. Yes, no, because in the 60s, I was in my 40s, and they said, you better not have that child. Something can happen. And I thought my eggs were dried up, and I met your father, and she told me she was dried up. Which is, and then you got, I got pregnant, and I thought I was pregnant. Doctor said, I'm pretty sure you're pregnant, and if I was you, I would think about getting rid of the child because something can happen. And I talked to God. I was like, I don't know if I want to get rid of the kid. I feel like I should. And then 3 months into it, I looked in the toilet and went, oh my God, it's gone. And I thought I lost you. And this is my mother, my history. And my father's going, Jesus Christ, Doris, don't tell him that. Well, it's the truth, Jim. Bling, 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 bling. And then I think it was 4 months later, and we were dancing, and I was on the floor, and we were trying to hook up with another couple. Jesus Christ, Doris. Oh, it was the 60s. Stop it, Jim. He's old enough to understand. And I felt a kick, and then another one. And I went, oh my God, that's not gas. And a month later, you came out. And thank God you're safe and healthy, and there's nothing wrong besides you looking sleepy all the time. You're a miracle. You're a miracle.
Is the video lagging, or like is the sound? Is it all matching up? Is it look?
It's
Does it look
good
okay?
on my end. I don't know how it is for everybody else.
Okay, yeah. I mean, it seems okay for me. But, it's not matching up in my StreamYard
Oh,
on the video. So
anybody in the chat having issues? Hello, BLB, Jake. Good to see you. Welcome. Good morning.
okay, yeah. I was just curious about that. Yeah, let us know in the chat if it's lagging or skipping or anything or whatever.
Even the way my parents met, my mom's first husband was killed in World War II while she had his child, so she was traumatized. And then my father was in World War II, and he got married, had 3 kids, divorced, and met my mom because he got divorced because he was alcoholic. What a shocker. 3 years in the Philippines. Okay, war's over. Go start a family. Hey, what's the latest Taylor Swift tweet? She's important, right? Every 4th of July, people are like, I gotta find a quiet place. Yeah, no, I grew up so good. We grew up right here in Long Island, Valley Stream, New York. Yeah. Like 6-7 miles from JFK Airport. Let me tell you something. I'm so blessed to have that upbringing because you had to learn how to get in a conversation real quick and get to the point as soon as possible, because every 3 minutes between 7:30 a.m. and 7:30 p.m. was planes coming in for a landing right over your house. So if you were knocking on someone's door, hey, Jeffrey, go get your bike because we're going to go in the next neighborhood. We're going to get a, what? I don't got time to explain. Just...
That was pretty good.
Yeah, his sound effect.
Yeah, I didn't know he did sound effects, but yeah, that was good.
And then that would trigger all the dogs that were still out in the neighborhood. Big dogs on the fence. And then that would trigger some guy with no shirt, with his underwear. Larry, put your dogs in the house. Larry, put the damn dogs in the house. The planes are flying over. Don't look out the window. I know you. Put your dogs in the house. Every 3 minutes. We just went on the most incredible trip of a lifetime. My kids are so blessed and jokes and giving comedy. That was God's gift, and I've been blessed. I'm telling you, we just went to Kenya this year, Rwanda, Cyprus, Egypt. The point is, no, you don't have to be. I'm just saying where I've been and where my children have been. And I don't realize how much I mess these kids up until they come back from that trip and like, Father, that was a lovely trip. Pyramids were fascinating, and the history of Rwanda is quite educational. However, perhaps in the springtime we do something more tropical, like Turks and Caicos. And little things like that make me realize how much moments in time just still stick out, and how blessed I was to grow up the childhood I have. I didn't have the tablet. Vacations in Valley Stream. Was my father going, you kids can play in the sprinkler, but not in the grass. You can put it in the cement in the driveway and you can play there. And I was like going to Disney World. My father's bringing out the sprinkler! Are you serious? Dead ass! And you play for hours. This time you gotta hop over it. There was always one kid delayed it because he stubbed his toe because he had no shoes on. The whole tip is hanging up. How can you not see the sidewalk cracked up? Are you retarded? How'd you not see that? What should I do? Just... Put your dog in a house, Larry! Then there was always one kid who made you feel a little uncomfortable because you just hovered over the sprinklers too long. Right, he was at that age where his hormones were changing and he was just discovering it while staying like... You gotta try this. You gotta try it. You gotta try this. No matter how much money you make, how important you think your life is, how much you can't wait for that pension to kick in and you're planning. The older you get and the more you lose people, you realize life is just moments in time. We don't know we're in it until it's long after. And you find that peace moment. You're like, oh my God, that was I didn't realize I was in a moment of time. You keep looking for it. One of those great moments was, we had no money, but my mom would play hooky once in a while. And she'd wake me up, Jimbo, I'm calling in sick to work. Don't tell your father. And do you have any tests today in school? No.
Even if he did, he would say no, probably.
Yeah, look at that face too.
Love it. Just imagine him at that age.
Yeah. That's hilarious.
And then she would call it. I'd see her going, I can't come to work, I'm sick. And then she'd get on school. What a feeling to watch your mother. Jimbo's not coming to school today. And this is his mother. Click. And she had it all planned out. We're gonna go have Chinese food at House of Chang in Valley Stream. And if we show up at 11 o'clock, it's the early bird. And we would show up to House of Chang. It was it was better than Disney World. We went year after year, the same time, and open the door like, I thought I was in China. I didn't know. So all these Chinese people, and they knew me every year, like, look at Jimmy, he getting so big. Oh my goodness, look at you. Open your eyes, you always look tired. Jimmy here, open eyes, you tired. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? And I loved it. And it was a moment in time that I still think of in the spirit of my mother. I see her looking at me, all excited that we're playing hooky. And she's like, are you enjoying everything? And I remember just like yesterday, just the dragons hanging from the ceiling. The Buddhas on the wall, the big fish tank where a fish that was too big for the tank. It couldn't swim. Look at her. And then my soul would be touched by the music. Bong, bing, dong, bong. Bing, dong, bing, dong, bong, bong, bing, bing, dong, bong, bing. that hits the spirit. Everything's in slow motion. Bing, bong, bong, bong.
Bing bong bong bing bong.
Bing, bong, bong. And such a beautiful time with just nothing, so simple. And life changes so quick. My oldest daughter went to college. It's so amazing to watch a child grow up in front of your eyes, and you try to do everything you can for your children, and you try to just, you and your wife are there for the dances, and when she sang in the choir and joined a singing group, and she played basketball, and graduation, and always happy, always funny, always, confident kid. She's like, I'm going to college, Dad. I'm going to go to Florida. I got a university, and life is going to be great. I'm going to take marine biology and children's psychology. And I dropped her off, and I saw her whole life go in front of me. And I sobbed like a baby. Oh my God, this is the beginning of the My wife's like, oh, please, I can't wait to get the other ones out of the house. We can start to live again. Trust me, it's gonna be good. You still got your Batman outfit? Yeah. You got Wonder Woman? All right. And I couldn't wait to hear from my kid. She came back 6 weeks later from college. Couldn't wait. She came through the door. I'll never forget it. She walked right through and she was going, sexist, racist, racist, sexist, sexist, racist, racist, sexist, sexist, racist, gender, 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 gender. Can't say that. You can't say that. You can't. LGBTQ2, LGBTQ2, LGBTQ, sexist, racist, rights, gay rights, people rights, human rights, sexist, racist. Can't say that. You can't say that. No, it's not. That's not what it means. Yes, you can. Racist, sexist, gender. All I said was good morning.
Oh,
So true.
it's so true nowadays. Yeah,
Oh my God.
it's sad, but yeah, it is true. But that's funny.
Oh, God love him.
Yeah, no, yeah. He's been on point pretty much everything he said so far.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't disagreed with, I don't think, a single thing.
Yeah, I thought we were only going to watch 16 minutes of it, but I'm glad that we're watching the whole thing.
Yeah, well, there's only like 13 minutes left now. Anyway,
So we might
so.
as well finish it and then move on to the mailman one.
All right.
In 6 weeks, they had my child, and for $40,000 of my money that I go working for and paying taxes, $40,000. 6 weeks to get educated at a university by professors, and in 6 weeks, this kid came home, sorry, retarded. You got a qualm with that? You pay my tab. And this kid nonstop. Would you like some eggs? Sexist, racist, gender, LGBTQ2, LGBT. Everything was a fight. Everything was screaming. Everything was a debate. But I don't care. I had a human being back, and I tell you what, I get through that. I know this is whatever they're doing to her. This comes in all forms.
Facts and figures, believe it all. Ask no questions.
Still, I had them all in the living room, and and I ordered Chinese food because we were a family. I was thinking of my mother, the spirit. My mom's like, always just love them. I said, you're right, Mom. Oh. I ordered. Oh. And I ordered Chinese food for the family, okay? And I started swelling up with tears, and I didn't care about what their views are or what they say, how combatant they were, and how much they wanted to fight and all that. I said, how much is it? She said, $75. I said, how long? She said, 20 minutes. I hung up, and I felt my mother. Oh. And I was right back in House of Chang, and to myself, I went, bong, bang, bong, dong. Bang, dong, bang, bong, dong, bang, dong, 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 dang, dong. I was so happy. And then I look at my daughter, and she's having a full-blown aneurysm. Dad, you can't. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my. That is so offensive. What's offensive? I ordered Chinese food for the family. No, what you did when you hung up. Bong, dong, bang, bang. That is racist. You can't do that because you're not Chinese. Six weeks. Education. I said, so I guess every time I order a pizza now and I hang up, I'm not allowed to go, when the moon hits the sky like a... Racist, 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 racist. Have it be known, all Long Island is racist.
There's your answer, Josh. They're filming in Long Island.
What's that? Oh yeah, I heard him say that earlier.
Oh, I missed it earlier.
Yeah, he said something about like I grew up 6 miles, like not too far from here, like 6 miles from JFK Airport.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, but yeah, that answered the question. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's cool that you picked a good one. He's performing in front of his hometown.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
I freaking love him.
Yeah, he's awesome.
See how that nonsense works? Good Lord Almighty. You know what? It's just different times, man. I know life is short. We're all going to be dead. I don't know if you know that. I think they should tell you that when you're young. Just by the way, kids, we're going to learn coloring today, and just know we're going to be dead any minute. So I want you to respect and be thankful for life a little bit more, because I know you don't think about that. And you do think about that once you lose someone you love. You think about it a little more. You realize you're not immortal anymore.
Yep.
You get Botox and all that. Botox is great. Men are putting hormones in them. It's all fine and good till you're 80 and you drop a deuce in your pants. None of that works. You got duck lips. Quack, 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 quack. Grandma dropped a deuce in her pants, but she looks great. You don't want to be at that family function when little kids are going, ugh. Someone's got a Nana's. I'll give you $1 if you sniff your ass and you don't dry heave. You owe me $1. People arguing, don't give Dad any salad today, please. First time, I don't know where I'm at. I got dementia and I dropped a deuce in my pants. Just Put me in the woods with some antlers during hunting season and see if I last the winter. You know what I mean? Have bets. I think he's going to make it. He used to play baseball when he was younger, I think. Good luck, Dad. Okay. How exciting would it be if you survive, you come out of the woods in April, one antler, no pants on. It's better than being a nursing home. Good Lord, that's a rough visit. You look great, Grandpa. Oh no, the family's coming. Put yogurt on his face. Make it look like he tried eating today. Did you try eating today? You look like you ate, Grandpa. That's 15 grand a month. $15,000. That's if it's private. If it's state run, yeah, we got your grandfather. Uh-oh, he didn't make it. Mark it down as COVID. Next.
Numbers are up. Numbers are up. CDC, Dr. Fauci. They don't lie. They don't lie. Who backs them financially? Don't look into it.
More truth.
You know, that's another thing. When I pass away, I've been to funerals. I don't like funerals. I don't like the whole concept. First of all, it costs a lot of money when someone else passes away in the family. I don't know if you've been through that, but that's like I'm in the wrong business. You know, so that whole culture of a funeral, I'm done with it. Who came up with this? Oh, we feel terrible for your loss. If I was you, I'd get the $15,000 coffin for your grandma. And if you've never been to a funeral, we're gonna make you feel really good. We put the casket here, and then who's mourning the most? You guys gotta stand right next to the casket. And people come in and say, sucks to be you for hours. All right, let's go. Sucks to be you. Sucks to be you. Sucks to be you. Body looks great. Who did the makeup? That's why this is how I want to go. I already wrote it out. My family can't do anything about it. When I pass away and I'm left with just my corpse, and that's what it is at the end of the day. It's a corpse. So people fight and argue over it, but I don't want anyone to do it. Like, I got to hold my dad to his last breath. And the reason why I tell you that is because I know someone in here or someone watching, you're in that predicament. You're going to be in that predicament. Don't fear it. It's the most spiritual, powerful thing you can ever do in your life, to hold and watch that process. Don't fear it. Trust me. It's beautiful. It's powerful. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little weird. I'll walk you through. The last breaths are a little, the last breaths come in, you're like, oh God, here we go. Oh, and then you go, ah! But then my father went, ah! False alarm, my bad. I thought he was gone. You thought he was gone, right? I thought he was gone. And he did that 3 times. Oh. All right, you know what? Give me the pillow. I can't take this anymore. I can't. He's going any minute anyway. My heart's beating. I can't. Oh, wait. This is how I deal with my pain. Okay? But when he finally did go, and I got to hold it, and I waited. And then I knew it's a primal, deep, spiritual. told every part of him that I knew I'd never. And then when it was over, I opened my eyes and I looked at him and went, ew. He's gone. I don't know what that is. That ain't my father. So that's why when I go, I want my life to be celebrated. Life is a celebration no matter how long I make it. Yeah. I told you before, I was a mistake. I'm already a miracle, if you really want to think about it. So that's why I want my corpse blasted out of a cannon. Now, how much fun does that sound already? And if you want to give money to the family, you set up a VIP tent and you get a VIP wristband and you show up with your VIP wristband. What do I get? You get to watch the corpse get stuffed in the cannon. Take out your cameras for selfies because Jim wanted his head sticking out the edge of the cannon. You're a piss of Breuer. And I want it at a lake, you know, where the kayakers are hanging out, where... I hope they blast the corpse near us. That'd be cool. And everyone's invited. You're all invited. Yeah. Maybe we'll do it at Valley Stream State Park. Maybe we'll do it. Just to see people showing up that day, not knowing, wow, there's a lot of cars here. What's going on? They're shooting a corpse out of a cannon. Is anyone invited? Yeah, anyone can come. We got to make a beer run. Yeah, and then when we're ready, you're gonna wheel me out to the edge of the lake with my head sticking out. Now, for the money you would have spent on a coffin and a funeral home and a clergyman and the limo and the police escort and the flowers and the plot, use half that money, pocket the rest, and buy fireworks.
That's what I want too. I love fireworks.
Yeah. You see, you got a few new people in the chat.
Oh, I missed it. Hi, Jem. Good morning. And Etchery, good to see you. Welcome. Good morning. Come and have a laugh with us. Yeah, I want to have a party.
Yeah, I agree.
Fireworks,
no point in being
magician,
sad. Yeah.
and I want people to dress up like in costume.
Like a New Orleans, have a parade, a New Orleans funeral. Is that what it's called?
No, just like Halloween.
Yeah. Yeah, I think
maybe that's what they do in New Orleans, but yeah, like a costume party.
Yeah. Yeah, they put on the big mask, kind of like a Mardi Gras type of thing or whatever. But
Mardi Gras funeral, yeah,
and Mardi Gras funeral, yeah.
Fireworks and magician, and then like a petting zoo. What else? Party.
Dr. Bob said he's going into the woods with the antlers.
Yeah, I like that one too.
Yeah. Drop me out of an airplane.
Bim Jim, hello, good morning. Drop me out of an airplane. Oh goodness.
That's funny. Oh damn, it's almost over. I got 5 minutes left.
Stick with us, guys, because after this we're gonna watch another one.
Okay.
Do you know what kind of firework display you can have for $6,000? I remember I used to go to Chinatown, buy one for $48, and it'd be the size of this. Like, I don't know what this thing's gonna do. $5,000, and just duct tape it around my body. Put an M80 in my mouth. And then right before, I want everyone in a happy mood. I want everyone in a good mood. So we're going to bring out little buckets with celebration of life horns. And everyone gets them, make them feel better. And it's not the horn that goes, I hate those horns. It's the horns, doesn't matter your race, your gender, how old you are, how successful you are. It's the little horns with the paper curly part at the end. Everyone, oh my God, I love these. Grandpa, you love these. I love these. Oh, I'm sorry. Who gave him salad? And everyone picks their own song. My song is going to be, for those about to rock, we salute you. Yeah. By AC/DC. Now, if you don't know the song, Google it, because it's a great song to have your corpse blasted out of a cannon. So there you are. Stand up, Caltan! For what you are about to receive. And I'm going to have the cannon move just to mess with the kayakers. It's facing that way. It's facing that way. For those about to rock. Then the firework. Pieces of me are flying everywhere. Put the kids behind the tree. The seagulls are eating it on them. And then everyone blows a horn. And then I want the smoke to say, don't be retarded. Thank you. Good night. God bless you. And may you all have love and laughter in this crazy lifetime we're living.
That was good.
Did he finish his message? He always has a nice message at the end.
I think so. We was just waiting.
Oh, God love him.
Yeah.
All media is your enemy. Use your mind, your common sense, love, spirituality, love and laughter for all. Turn it off so we can heal our minds and souls. Good night.
Oh, that's the song too.
Is he playing it?
That's the song. Yeah, that's actually a good song to do that, because I know that song because in 2000, the Columbus got the Blue Jackets professional hockey team, and like the mascot Blue Jackets was supposed to be something like back in some war or whatever, they were the Blue Jackets. So we have a cannon in the stadium. So whenever we get a goal, they always play the clip of that song. It's just like, as soon as we get the goal, the buzzer goes off, and then it's like, for those about to rock, and then they fire the cannon.
Oh, nice.
And it's like, we salute you. And yeah, and that's been my ringtone on my phone for like the last 10 years.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So for everybody who's still in the chat, Josh and I were talking about this other side of us, a little fiery side of us. Josh has the Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, and I just call mine Fiery Bomber or Spicy Bomber. And I'm sure some of you have met that side of us at some point, or maybe just seen us little pieces of that part of us coming out. I just described mine as I'm in the driver's seat and she's in the back seat and she's not even strapped in half the time. I'm like yelling to the back, like, get your seatbelt on. And and she's like, every once in a while something happens, some kind of injustice or crazy shit happens. She's like reaching over, grabbing the steering wheel and, trying to lay on the horn and slam on the gas or anyways, that it's like that part of us, the part of us inside that, we try to contain or we try to keep back there in the back seat. And Jim has this person, this character. He calls him Long Island Jimmy. And so he's going to tell a story here about the mailman, and he talks about Long Island Jimmy. Just the way he talks about him, it made me think of my like fiery, spicy part in the back seat, and how she's always like, something happens and she tries to come and take the steering wheel and goes a little crazy. But yeah, and Josh had talked about Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. I don't know if you want to say anything about that, Josh, before we play.
Oh yeah, no, there was somebody I knew that always told me that I had two sides. There was like the good side, like the nice or whatever, and then there was like the side, that the side of me that liked to be a little mischievous and get into trouble and stuff like that. And so she always called me Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. I just can never remember which one was which. Like, if Dr. Jekyll was the good guy and Mr. Hyde was the,
That's it. Yeah, Dr. Jekyll is the doctor that's like, and then Mr. Hyde is that side character.
Okay, so apparently I around her I let my Mr. Hyde out.
Yeah,
but she didn't seem to mind it. She stuck around for a little while. So, but she always gave me shit about it. But it was just funny. Yeah.
Well, I'm sure that most people can relate to that, having that side part of themselves that for whatever reason gets triggered up and fired up and yeah. So I don't know if you guys have names for your side character. Let us know. And Jim's going to talk about it with his issue with the mail. He's got a little story to tell first, and then he talks about when he describes Long Island Jimmy. It's a good bit, anyways.
Yeah. No. Yeah. It's pretty good.
And yeah, Dr. Bob, it's the two wolves. It's the two wolves, and I always say it's the wolf you feed, right? So, I try not to feed that part of myself. But she's there, so it's just a part of life, living side by side. Just try not to let her take the steering wheel too often.
Yeah. I've never heard the two wolves.
The two wolf story. It's an old story. I believe it's an old Cherokee story, but everybody's got two wolves inside of them, and it's the light wolf and the dark wolf, like the good wolf and the bad wolf, or the good and evil, or however you want to say. And the wolf that survives is the wolf you feed. So it's that reminder whenever I say, if you ever hear me say the wolf you feed, or which wolf are you feeding, it's about that story.
Interesting. But kind of like the angel on one shoulder and the devil on the other.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And it's like the yin and yang, right? Because and together it's whole one. We're never going to actually get rid of that other wolf. It's there, but like, how much do you feed it, right? And we're always going to catch ourselves in moments feeding that wolf, and then we have to catch ourselves and go, oh, no, let's not feed that wolf.
Yeah, or not feed it too much at least.
Yeah, not too much. Otherwise, she takes the steering wheel and slams on the gas and the horn, and
Yeah, ties you up and throws you in the back seat.
yeah, you're in the trunk.
Or in the trunk.
Yeah. Pushing says, I've got 2 devils.
Oh,
There's some extra duct tape there.
are they cats?
Yeah.
2 devil cats. Nope. What's up,
Let
Christian?
us
I
know
didn't even know he was
if you have
here.
names for that side part of you, that the dark wolf inside of you.
All right, we're
Pushing
ready to hear.
Yeah.
Huh?
Are you guys ready? Everybody ready? Go for your bathroom breaks or get your drink or whatever. Make your coffee.
Yeah, most people are listening on their phone anyway, so they can just take it with them. You
Yeah.
get coffee. But yeah. All right.
All right, let's do it.
And I'm going to get into a story for all of you. We're just going to... I'm not proud of this, but something went down. Something went down. We're going to get into it right after this Herbie thing, but it went down, and it went down hard. It wasn't pretty. I'm not proud of it. And that's, none of them know. Nobody here knows, but I'll get into the whole story. I'll preface it by this. I told my wife, like, I'm going to go talk to so-and-so. And she went, Jim, pray about it first. And I went, okay. And yeah, I didn't pray about it. And it showed. It got, yeah. All right. So I guess the best way to explain this is called, and welcome to an episode of, you go to church, right? You go to the church. I never heard this term, the WW. What would Jesus do? Yes, well, like I heard what would Jesus do, but I didn't know the WWJD. Now, during COVID, I got to know Stephen Baldwin a little bit, and even before that, he saw some of my stand-up. And I remember one time after the show, he's like, I got something for you. I said, what is it? And he goes, and he's cracking up like the Herbinator. He's like, it's WW small J D. What would Jim do? D tells him, what would Jesus do? But the show is WW little J D because you always mess it up. And I laughed at it. Well, check this out. All right, so the story starts like this. October, I go to my friend's place. Someone I grew up with my whole life. He runs this place in Little Italy. It's called Il Cortile, and I went there for their 50th anniversary. And he's like, Jimmy, I want to send you a shirt. I said, great. So he sends me, I guess he sent me a shirt. And then about 3 weeks later, he sends him and the other manager sent me a text. It says, is this your address? Because it got sent back. That's weird. So I'm looking at my package and it's the right address. I said, yeah, no, that's I even questioned for a second. I'm like, what, am I crazy? Like, yeah, no, I'm pretty sure that's my address. And yeah, no, it's 100% my address. I just resend it. Maybe you didn't have, you go, maybe. So he resends it. It gets resent back to him. I thought, maybe something's weird on their side. Okay, no big deal. Now around Thanksgiving, my wife is going, I'm missing a lot of things that I ordered. Like there's a lot of things I ordered and they haven't come out. So she starts going on her
our credit card bill. And one of the things she ordered, she knows she never got. So she calls the company. And she calls the company and they said it was sent back to us. And she's like, well, that's weird. And she asked, what's your address? She told them the address. They went, well, it was sent back. It said, you never received it. And it was returned to sender. She goes, well, can I have it back? They went, no, because we just assumed you didn't want it. And now we're out of stock. So she's pissed. So now she goes on the doorbell cam of our house, and we got cameras everywhere. And now she's looking that day when it supposedly came, right? And our mailman, I'm just assuming he was having a rough day, okay? Because there's a video of him doing this. He comes up and he's already, in my opinion, he looks agitated for whatever reason. I've never met the guy. I have no clue who this person is. I have no clue, right? So he's got a little hat. He comes walking up and he bing bong, and he's agitated, and he gets his package, and there's a little package here, and he gives like a little shove to it, and my wife and I are looking at like, what is this guy's problem? Like, what is going on with this guy? Did he have a fight with his wife? Like, what is there something going? Like, what is going on with him? And he takes him, and he's annoyed, and for whatever reason, we see him walking away. So now she starts looking on the credit card bill, and she's like, I'm missing like 9 packages. And this guy keeps sending them back. So she goes to the local post office, right? And she goes there and she says, hey, now this is my wife's story. I was not there, okay? Not AI wife, my real wife, all right? So what she looks good too, she plays pickleball all the time. And pickleball outfit, which is a bummer. She's not into, she's church and Jesus every once in a while. I'm like, can you wear the pickleball outfit? Pickleball outfit, even with a little paddle. I'm just saying, let's have some fun. I'm going to get in trouble for that one. Make sure this one does not turn into a clip. Do not make that trend.
Oh yeah, so this looks like it is his live stream. I just noticed in the screen in the background it says Jim Breuer live, so I'm assuming yeah. But I just subbed to him, so that'd be fun to catch one of his lives. Are you there? Like I can hear something.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
For anybody who isn't going to be able to catch this whole stream here with us, there's a link shared in the chat, so you can click that and put it into your history, so you can watch it later if you're unable to, or go to Jim's channel, even better, and watch from there. But we're just doing a little react here, which I don't know how to do, but we're doing it.
Yeah. Well, we're getting to the story, the part about the Long Island Jimmy. So
yeah, Long Island Jimmy.
Yeah. All right.
So she goes to the post office and she comes back and she's frustrated. She's worse off than before she went. I said, what happened? They went, they gave me an attitude. I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, they were like, well, you need to check this happens sometimes if you don't check your mail. And she's like, we check our mail. She's like, well, because the seasonal, and you hear, she went, no, we're full time. We live in Florida full time. Okay. And I'm like, well, I don't know what to tell you. Your mail carrier says you need to check your mail more often, which we check the mail. I don't know what to say. We check the mail. Maybe I even asked, like, when we were gone for 5 weeks, did we have someone check? He's like, yeah. She said, no, I did leave a package in there for like 3.5 weeks in October. Now, our mailbox is like the size, it's like the size of half that wall. So it's a shared mailbox. And if you get a package, there's 3 huge boxes on the bottom. So if it says you got a package, you take the key and you open up the bottom and you go, oh, wow, I got a package. Hey, happy me, I got my shirt, right? So she goes, yeah. And they were like, no, you need to check your mail more often. So she comes home and she's like, this is really, yeah, that's what they said. So they made a note to make sure. I'm like, all right, it'll get resolved. At least you made a claim, and now they know. Well, now I get an email from an insurance company. Hey man, we've been send you packets to sign for your house, and just saying you're not going to have insurance on your home if you don't sign these. We sent it to you twice. Is this your address? And I went, yeah. I said, well, it's well, I'm just telling you right now, it keeps saying return to sender. What? So now I'm getting pissed off. Now I get my niece says, Uncle Jim, is this your address? Because your Christmas card came back. And the Christmas card says, I'll tell you right now what it says, which I've never heard of this. It says unclaimed. Unclaimed, right? Here's the, I don't want to show you guys and you have my address, but yeah, it says unclaimed and return to sender. So now I got my lawyer saying, hey man, I sent you this. And now I'm starting to notice a check or two. I'm like, what is it? Is it this guy? Is it his now? This is where the what would Jesus do compared to what would Jim do starts to kick in. Now I have been working out for this tour, and I joined. It has nothing to do with boxing, but yes, I go boxing. It's a boxing workout. And I just came back from boxing, and I just got one more text message from another family member, and it said unclaimed mail. So with that said, I'm pissed. Now I'm pissed. And now I'm wondering, with this situation after my wife went to the post office, is this personal? Is this personal? Is this person, I'm in the public eye, maybe I said something, someone said, well, I don't know. But now I'm wondering, like, what is going on? Why would this person I don't understand why this is happening. So it's frustrating. It's frustrating having unresolvement with that. So, and she's already went to the post office. Now I'm ready to go to the post office, and I'm going to go there today on this day when I'm coming home from the boxing. I'm all wet and shirt's drenched. I got my shorts, and I pull up, and the mailman is right across the street at the big box. Right. So I go walking up, and I go, hey man, Can I talk to you a second? Are you the regular mailman? And this guy's like, no, I'm not your regular mailman. Well, you're not? Who is the regular mailman? And he said, XYZ is. I'll go, well, I don't, can you tell me something? What's the process if your mail is being sent back? And he goes, well, you need to check your mail. I go, okay. What if you are checking your mail, and who is the person that determines your mail has to be sent back to the sender? I don't understand that. Is that the post office or is that the mailman? I don't know. What is the transition from I'm taking your mail, my mail, back to the post office, and I'm going to send it back to the sender? Who makes that decision to do that for me without telling me? And he's like, dude, I'm not. I said, I'm sorry. I understand that. I totally get it. He goes, but if you want to talk to your guy, he's about 2 blocks away. And I went, thank you. Now, all my life, you can't even make this up.
What's that?
Because we have to comment like blah 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 blah.
Yeah. Well, he makes a good point. Like what you're saying, he's taking a while to get, but he's building up. But that's dealing with government workers.
Yeah, and I mean, Jim does that anyways when he's telling his stories. He tells all the details. I think it's an ADHD thing. Just like he wants you to know all the details too, and it does lead somewhere. So it's not like he's not just talking out of his ass. Pretty much all of his stories are like this.
Yeah, he's a great storyteller. Like I can totally feel the frustration as he is explaining, talking to the this postal worker that just doesn't care. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
I think it's exactly the way it is. Like he puts feelings into his story for sure.
Yeah. And hello to everybody who's come in. Voy, David, I'm not sure if I missed you earlier, but hello. Good morning and welcome. And yeah, okay.
Cool.
We did it. We did the comment thing.
Yeah, exactly.
My wife's coming home and she's got a little pickleball outfit on, and she just came home from playing pickleball. And she's like, I shouldn't play that much pickleball. And I said, I'm going to be right back. And she went, well, where are you going? I said, I'm going to go talk to the mailman. He's around the corner. And like slow motion, like, oh, she went, Jim, pray before you go. And I went, I promise. She was, Jim, pray before you talk to the man. I will. Of course I'm going to. Absolutely. Totally going to pray. I'm going to pray hard. Trust me. I'm going to pray like, God, whatever you want me to say. I didn't do any of that. I got in the car. I got in the car, and now it's turning into WW little JD. And sure enough, I see his truck at the next mailbox. Now, I will say this. Before I got out of the car, I didn't pray, but I took a deep breath. I went, all right, just be cool. Just be cool. But I just like, just be cool. Okay? Now, on my life, all right, this is what happened. I go walking up to him. And when I tell you, I came in a very meek, like, hey, I'm sorry to bother you. This is exactly how I did it. I walked up to him, and picture him. He's like putting the mail like this, he's looking like this. And he knows a car pulled up. He's not even looking at me. He's not even acknowledging me. And I walked up and I said, hey man, hey. And he gives me like one of these little out of the side. He's got a brim hat and just kind of looks at me. And I went, hi, my name's Jim. And right out of the gate, he goes, yeah, I know who you are. Right. Right out of the gate. Right out of the gate. And I'm proud of myself. Because Long Island Jimmy.
Here we go.
If I was still in Long Island, I would have said, "How do you know me, dick?" Well, if you know me, then where's my mail, dick? I come up to you, and now you know me. Oh, now he knows me. Oh, now you know me. That's funny because we never met, dick. How do you know me? And I don't know you. WW little JD. So I could have went there. And he goes, I know who you are. And he won't look at me. And I said, how do you know who I am? I'm on the next street. I'm at 6. I start telling him, and he goes, yeah, I know who you are. Okay, well, I'm not getting, he's like, you need to check your mail. I went, I do check my mail. Right, he's right out of the gate. He's pressing the buttons right out of the gate. Like, could he have gone, oh, Mr. Breuer, how are you? And that's what we never met. He could have. Yeah, maybe. Does he have to? No. So right out of the gate. He goes, yeah, I know who you are. I said, no, I live in, yeah, I know who you are. I said, okay, well, my mail is, he cuts me, you need to check your mail. And he won't look at me. So Long Island Jimmy's like, can I talk to him? No, let me talk to him. No, I'm going to speak to him for now. Long Island Jimmy's going, well, I'll be right here if you need me to talk, because I'll talk to him. Oh, I'll talk to this guy right here. I said, no. And I went, listen, I'm just confused and I'm frustrated because I don't understand how the mail is ending up. How does this happen? And he's like, hey, man, I ain't no rookie. This is what he says to me. I'm not a rookie. It's not like I just started this job. I've been doing this for like 15 years. And that's I said, I didn't ask you how long you were working. I simply asked you, like, how does the mail end up getting sent back? And then he started rambling. All I heard was, I didn't know if he was annoyed because my wife talked to the supervisor. He was like, well, and I couldn't really understand because he wasn't looking at me. And he's like, yeah, Dan, the supervisor, and you need to do this. You need to check your mail. And I went, I do check my mail. I need you to tell me just explain to me, how does mail, who sends the mail back? Is it you? Does it go to the post office and they decide to do it? And he goes, you need to check your mail. That's something for you to figure out. So I take a couple steps back, and Long Island Jimmy's like, please let me talk to him. Please. I went, no, you're not going to talk to him. He's like, oh, no.
Sounds like you.
Put your seatbelt on.
Huh?
Sit back down and put your seatbelt on.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it sounds exactly like, yeah, when you were saying that. That's exactly what that reminded me of.
His mail is a dick bag.
Yeah, but yeah, it sounds like somebody I wouldn't want to mess with.
On my life, I go like this. I take a couple steps and I come back and I go like this. I went, can you just do me a favor? Please, can I just have your attention for 2 seconds? And he goes, not even looking at me. I said, if for some reason you feel that the mail has to go back, or if there's too much in there, can you just leave like a note, whether it's there? He goes, that ain't up to me, man. It's up to you. You're the one that has it. And that's where the little J kicked in instead of the big J. And I'm not proud of this. And I said, fuck you. Fuck off. And he went, fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. And I went, and then on my life, it was F you, F you, F you, F you. A couple times, like, get the F out of here, man. Get the F out of here. I walked away, and then I took a deep breath and went, hey, man, it's the holidays. I apologize. We should not be doing this. I apologize. I stick my hand out to shake his hand. And he's in the van. He goes, F out of here, man. Get the F out of here. And the things I said from that moment on, I'm not proud of. I still wake up in the middle of the night going, I can't believe you said that. I don't know. I said something about his mother. It was just, and this doesn't happen often. Like I was on I did a tour with the band Metallica, 2018, 2019. I will never forget it. And before I went, my wife goes, you better pray before you go on this tour. And I'm like, what do you think I'm gonna like? What? She goes, are you ready for what may come your way? I'm like, I ain't worried. But she's like, are you ready for demons messing with you? I was like, oh my God, you're so holy. Take it down a level. I'm gonna go on a tour bus from Metallica. So sure enough, I think I was in Philadelphia. We're already about 10 shows in out of 30 cities, and I'm on stage, and I bring, I believe someone else on stage, a fan, and we're interacting with the crowd, and someone tosses a beer, right, and hits my leg, and I instantly get pissed. Now, by this time, I made friends with a lot of, almost like my Patreon group. Metallica has their own following from all over the world that shows up at every freaking show. So I got to know a lot of them. So when when you go to a concert and there's a railing between you and the band, well, you may not know it, but once of those railings have little step ups so you can go like this and look down on the crowd. Well, I come off the stage and I went, who threw that? Who threw that? Right? And all the Metallica fans turn and they point to this one guy. And I gotta tell you, he was the size of Kyle. So this is all I see. This is all I see with two middle fingers. He's going like this, and he won't stop. And I went, "Did you throw that?" And he's going like this. He's got this sick look in his face, and he's just doing this. And bro, and I thank God no one has this on video. I sat there and I went, Long Island Jimmy came out. He said, "Oh yeah, your mother and your sister and your mother and your sister and your mother." And while I was doing that, I just cracked up and I went, "Oh my God!" All I heard was my wife going, "Are you ready for the demons to mess with you? Did you pray about this?" Like, and I just started laughing. I started belly laughing, and I went, "You know what, man? You got me. You know what? Have a good time tonight. Just have a good time tonight." But he's still, this is all I saw. Even after I told him to have a good time, he's like this, right? So I'm now leaving I'm now leaving the mailman. Pure heat. We're ending in, he's telling me to F out of here, get the F out of here. I'm saying your mother and you're this. So I go home and my wife goes, "How'd it go?" I went, "Probably never getting mail again." Probably never getting mail again. She's like, "Oh my God, what'd you do?" And I went, "It didn't end pretty and I'm not proud of it." But I tell her the whole story, right? And she's like, "Did you pray before?" I went, "No, I didn't pray. I should have, but I didn't pray." Now I've got time to think about this. But now I'm a little, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm thinking, you hear postal, hey, he went postal. And this guy had an attitude from the minute I showed up. He had an attitude. For whatever reason, I feel he don't like me. So now he really don't like me. And now I'm thinking, Oh my God, what if he gets a bunch of his buddies and now he knows where I live and what? So now I'm in the crazy zone of, oh, okay, well then I'm going to hide this here. Oh, shyster. Typical Breuer. Typical Breuer. What you can't see is this is normal in Naples, by the way. See, everyone's just going to think I peed myself, but don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I didn't know he was living in Florida either until I watched this earlier.
Yeah.
But yeah, yeah, it was funny. He just totally knocked this entire glass off.
It gets a little bit excitable.
Yeah, yeah, you can tell he was kind of getting into the story too himself. Like some of his emotion, Jimmy was coming back a little bit.
Yeah, he gets very animated when he tells his stories. I love it.
Yep.
If I slip and fall, we'll worry about it. But is my shirt co-starring?
Yep.
A little bit. All right, let me do this. All right. It feels good. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's hot here in Naples. That just cooled my yo-yos off. So, Danny, you're a good kid. You're a good guy, Daniel, son. So look at Danny. He's like cleaning. I'm sorry. Thank you, Danny. You didn't have to do that. Thank you, bud. Jesus. So now I'm going a little like I'm getting demons in my head of what this guy may do. So now I'm playing scenarios in my head. And at nighttime, I'm locking up a little more. I'm outside. I'm looking around. I don't know. There's a bunch of postal people marking me up and whatever. So this is going on in my head for a while. So now I remember. What are you laughing at, Kyle? What's so funny? You just think that's funny.
I caught that and cleaned it up on camera.
Lou, does Danny know he's going to be trending? I didn't know I'd be trending, just cleaning up water. So with that was pretty funny. It is all over. I was so excited about that water. It was filled right to the top, and I didn't even have a sip yet. It's so frustrating. So aggravating. Oh my God, it's on the table. Bro, it hit there, and there's water on here, which means it splashed all the way up here. If you're able to go back and actually sit and do slow motion where the water, there's a piece right here. It's wet. My phone is wet.
You got it on the back of your pants right now.
On the back of my pants? It's everywhere. I couldn't have planned that if I tried. So anyway, I'm getting bad thoughts. Okay. So with that said, I remember I have a diehard fan. She comes to all Long Island shows, and I've known her for a long time. And she's a post office. She's a mailwoman, right? And she was part of Patreon, and she used to, before I really knew any social media, we're talking years ago. She's been around a long time. If you talk negative if you made a bad comment, she would go on and just go after everybody. Like, you don't know what you're talking about. And I'd always reach out to her like, don't let that, why would you let that aggravate you? It doesn't bother me. And then the funny thing is she would always, like, a month later go, I'm sorry, I tried not to do it, but I lost my mind. I had to do it. So every once in a while she loses her mind. She's Long Island Christine. She loses her mind. So with that said, I go, oh my gosh, she's a mailwoman. Let me tell her. Bro, this is so funny. I don't know if I should play this, but I think I'm going to. Well, I don't want to get her in trouble. I don't want to get in trouble because it's not up for. I didn't ask her, and it's not up for me. So, Christine, I'm having an issue. what is the process? And I don't talk to her. It's all through Instagram, direct message Instagram. And I tell her, hey, here's what's going on. And she goes, and I have to say, I went, she said, this is what you're supposed to get right there. If something wrong with your mail, you're supposed to get this little paper right here that says, hey, man, you got 10 days to claim your mail. It's sitting here, blah, blah, blah. And I told her what was going on. And she goes, listen, here's what you need to do. And she said everything that we already did. She wrote, if you go to the post office, they're going to back the guy no matter what. That's just the way it is. And she asked me a couple questions like, are you checking your mail? Like, yeah, we're checking our mail. I sent her the pictures of my niece saying unclaimed. And then she went AWOL and said, that makes absolute zero sense. Anyone that gets mail, first of all, if it's unclaimed, then did you have to sign for it? No. Those are things that, so she's like, listen, I'm a mail person. What you got to do, you got to go above their heads and you got to go to the Office of Inspector General, the GIG, the Office of Inspector General, which is what I did. Now I'm up at the wedding, so this is like January 3rd, January 4th, and I write everything that happened. We're not getting our mail, and I had a situation with the mail carrier. It wasn't pretty. I'm not proud of things I said. Him and I, da-da-da. They called me within an hour. Within an hour, they called me. And I was totally honest with the guy. He goes, hey, Mr. Breuer, I'm so-and-so. I'm so-and-so. I go, hey, how you doing? He goes, tell me what's going on. I tell him the whole story. Listen, I'm going to be honest with you from beginning to end. I go, October, these packages, they kept getting sent back. I don't know. I just took it as nothing. Then my wife noticed, and then something was going on there. And then she went and she complained, and I didn't know if there was something wrong. We have video of the guy. She actually went and showed the video to the supervisor, and I don't. And he goes, well, I can stop you right there. He goes, I'm looking at your record, and he goes, and they put a hold on your mailbox in like October 10th for some reason, or somewhere in October. And I went, what? He goes, the first thing they should have done was was get rid of that mark so more packages. I don't understand why they didn't do that for you. I went, blah, blah. Okay. I go, and I'm not going to lie to you. I talked to the mailman. He said, my regular mailman's around the corner. I went to go talk to him. And I was blatantly honest. I said, I'm going to be honest with you. On my father's grave, on my father's soul, I came to speak to a human just to have resolvement. I came in this position. I asked. I went through the whole thing. And he wouldn't look at it. He's like, I know who you are. I know who you are. I said, I felt this man immediately had an edge and he had an issue going on. And I didn't know if it was personal. I never met this guy. So I don't know what's going on with him. And I go, well, when I finally came, I said, can you just do me this favor? And he did one last attitude and he put it on me. I popped off and I said, you know what? F off, dude. Just F off. And then he went, F you, F out of here. You don't talk. Hey, man, you don't need to talk to me like that. You don't talk to me like that. And I said, and then I said, I must say, I felt terrible. And I turned around and I apologized. I said, you know what? I apologize. It's the holidays. And he went, F out of here. And I'm like, F out of here. And I said, F out of here. And I called him this and thing. And I said something about his mother. And it wasn't pretty. And we just kept going back and forth. I went, I said, I gotta. He goes, well, he shouldn't have acted like that. And that's really, I'm gonna have a conversation with him. And I said, listen. I don't want the guy fired. Is there something going on in his life, maybe? And I said, I got to be honest with you. I learned more from you in 2.5, 3 minutes, more resolvement than I had with the post office and with this guy. Like, we should never even came to this point. I don't understand what happened. He goes, listen, from now on, you talk to me and I'll talk to him. I said, well, now it's, and then I started asking, hey, is the guy okay? Like, is he okay? And I could just tell by the tone of the guy that was speaking to me. He's like, he might be going through some things, but still, he shouldn't. He's a good human being, and blah, 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 blah. So everything got resolved. But when it was over, even before that happened, I kept thinking, my instinct, which we covered on another show with the whole Farley conversation, with the whole Kyle asking me, but then that's people getting a lesson from that. My instinct was, maybe something's going on with this human being, and it's not. However, I do feel if I just... we find ourselves so many times in moments, it was my emotions that took my lead. My emotions took my lead. And although he wasn't, he was emotional too for whatever reasons he was. That's on him, has nothing to do with me. I do wonder, and I kept hearing my wife going, you better pray before you talk to that guy. I wonder, and I know if I just said, all right, God, when I face this guy, just tell me what to honestly say and how to approach this thing, and don't let Long Island Jimmy come out. Let you take the lead on this thing. And I guarantee, I want to say, I guarantee you, if I did that, I probably, if I let that lead the way, it would have had a much different outcome. I know it would. And I know this happens so much in all our lives. It happens with everyone, where we have an issue. It could be with anyone. It could be with a family member. It could be with whoever, the guy that makes sandwiches, wherever it is. If we just take that moment, our emotions, when we allow them to take our actions and create actions, 99.9% of the time, it doesn't turn out. So in this episode of WWJW, little J, I learned my lesson. I know what I'm going to do next time. I hope I'm going to do it next time. It has happened to me a couple of times, and I thought I had this completely under control. I thought I definitely had this control. And I tell you what, when you go off on someone like that, I know part of there's something in them. It's like, yeah, that's right. I won that battle. I'll kick your ass. The ego is the most dangerous thing in the world. It's the most dangerous thing in the world. It very rarely will create peace. Very rarely. So, lesson learned. Won't happen again. And just, I hope whoever's listening or someone out there, I know someone is in this predicament. Maybe if you think for a second, whatever it is, pray for a second, just meditate for a second before you confront that situation. give that outcome a chance, because Long Island jury, and it could have got ugly, bro. If he turned around and squared off, it would have been bad. It would have been bad. I just came back from boxing. I'm like, oh, you want to play? And he was this big. So the first thing I would have done was like, bam! I would have kicked him. Bro, I was right. Dude, I wanted to choke him out. I was driving home like I should have choked him out. Those are bad feelings. So with that said, just be careful where you're out there.
Oops. So yeah.
Good
message. Like, yeah, he was right on point.
Yes. Yeah, he usually is. I've found anyways. The ego versus the id.
Yeah. Yeah, I was just thinking that the final message of, not letting that, Long Island Jimmy, take over. If he hadn't done that, it would be a lot different outcome, or you know what I mean. And it's true. I think about that sometimes with myself, because sometimes I do let my hide come out.
Yeah.
And then I wonder later. I'm like, well, what if I would have just kept him in the back seat? If it would have turned out any different?
The ego. That's yeah. I was gonna make a point. I can't remember what it was. It was right there on the tip of my tongue.
Oh, it'll come back to you.
Like when people are, when you cross paths with someone who's being a dickbag, and like, I try to remind myself, like, yeah, they are probably going through something right now. Like everybody's going through something, so
yeah,
it's like, we need to like let it out of our system. But then it's like, do you like when you come across somebody, are you communicating in a way that's like you're getting through things together, or are you letting it out on them? Like how, I can't remember how I worded that before with you, but about taking it out with them or taking it out on them. And you cross paths with these people that are taking things out on other people all the time, and it's like, okay, well, like it happens, but also like rein it in.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's one thing I make a conscious effort to do is like, no matter, how bad a mood I am in, and if I got to deal with somebody, like I try not to ever take it out on anybody else, like, a stranger or anybody, as much as I, feel like I want to be a dickbag to somebody because I'm in a shitty mood, like I try to make an effort not to ever do that. So, and then when I come across somebody who is in a bad mood and they're being a, asshole.
Yeah.
It's hard for me to, kind of just let it go and be like, oh, maybe they're going through something, or ignore it. You know what I mean? But I do it most of the time.
Yeah.
I'm very non-confrontational.
Yeah.
So.
I tend to call people out on their bullshit, and like it doesn't always serve me because like especially if somebody's in a reactive state, it just tends to make things worse.
Yeah.
But I also feel like I can't bite my tongue if someone's being a dickbag unnecessarily.
Yeah.
That's when the backseat bomber, she starts like
backseat bomber. That's a good one. I hadn't heard that.
She reaches over and grabs the steering wheel. She's like, "Oh my God!
Oh,
we'll take it from here." Like, no, get back there and put your seatbelt on.
Oh, that's funny.
And the boy was mentioning about this is sober Jim, and Jim is always sober. He doesn't look like he is, but he's always sober. But I did send you a clip, Josh. I don't know if you can get to your email from there, but I sent you a short clip. It's about 6 minutes long, and it's one of his best bits. It's back from, I believe, 97. Yeah, 1997, I believe. And yeah, and it's funny. It's
Oh yeah, he looks young.
Party in My Stomach is what it's called.
Yep. All right, I'm ready.
Okay, I'm gonna mute.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you got to bring me up on stage.
Oh, right. Okay, let's see here.
Yeah, and I'm probably gonna have to take off after this one. I'm getting a little
You're ready
sleep.
for bed soon.
Yeah, but
This one's only about 6 minutes.
all right, yeah, no, yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
It's always nice to come on stage. Someone going, "Hey, man, you're that goat guy, man." I am the goat guy. Confuses a lot of people, especially people that don't know what goat man is or goat boy is. Walk down the street, people that recognize him are like, "Hey, man." I'm going, "Hey, man, how you doing?" Everyone else going, "What's going on? These people are freaks. Run."
Hi, little Joe, you goat nuts, you.
I'm not even drinking here. Everyone's drinking here. It's like a party for comedians. We're just gonna drink, man. Get all crazy, urine in the streets. So I must have seen like at least 10 people a night throwing up. I don't know what happened tonight. Must have been them hot dogs. People never learn when to quit drinking. It's not that you don't have to drink. If you don't want to get sick, it's very simple. What you do is, here's an easy analogy for everybody. Next time you go drinking, you have to remember it's like having a party, right? But the party is in your stomach. The stomach is the bouncer. He's the door guy. You don't want to annoy him, right? Now, when you have a party, you invite your friends, you invite your family, because you know everyone gets along. No problems. Same thing when you have a party in the stomach. Now, if you're going to invite alcohol, stick to one group. Like beer, you can mix up all the beer you want, because beer knows one another. They show up the stomach. He's here, I'm telling you, man. Hey, stomach, what's up, man? Listen, it's just us beer, you know? Looking for a little party, hang out, you know? Now, you know everyone. You know Coors Light, Sam Adams, Beck's. Und hello. He's crazy, man. He's nuts. You know Heineken, you know? And your stomach's cool with that. All right, come on in. Just keep it down, all of you, understand? Beer goes, are you sure? Because there's like 20 of us here, man. Beer goes in, having a good time. Now, a party. People find out about parties. So does other liquor. Next thing you know, a couple scotches show up.
How are you, stomach? Could you got a great party going on in there? Well, I couldn't fit in some big pipers. What do you say?
Stomach, I don't know. Come on, show them that. Just want to blast it out. Now you're mixing the crowd up, stomach lets them in. Now that's when tension starts. People don't know one another, and that creates tension. Scotch is walking around with his boys. Come on, boys, look at there, look at that. Look at it, look at it. Oi! Heineken! Right here, you rot bastard, you. Don't like you. And now there's a lot of tension. You can feel it going on in there, but now everyone's showing up. Jägermeisters and Sambuca, sake.
Oh, how'd the party here tonight? What a big party. Come here, put on my friend. Camera.
Now the place is packed. There's a lot of tension. Everything's getting out of control. Your stomach. Hey, come on, guys. I'm not going to tell you again. Keep it down. I've had up to here now. And that's when the crazy people always crash the party. Who always shows up at the end of the night? Tequila.
I was going to say tequila.
And tequila doesn't show up alone. There's always 8 or 9 of them lined up. Stomach gets all brave. How you doing, Tequila? Listen. All right, it's a little late. Can't let you in tonight. I'm sorry. You know, besides, I let you in 3 weeks ago. You ruined the place. You hear me?
Tequila's like, come on, man. We won't start no trouble, man.
Oh, that's so funny. I can't believe he's so young. Like I probably wouldn't even have recognized him if somebody just sent me this video and I didn't look at the title.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
I know him back from Goat Boy, so like I would recognize Jim Breuer probably like in a crowd of at any age probably.
Yeah, I think the first time I ever seen him was in Half Baked. So that was, you said that was like 89 or something,
95
or 90. Oh yeah,
maybe. Oh,
97.
no, he joined. Yeah, it was later because he joined Saturday Night Live in 95, I believe.
And he was there for 3 years. So yeah, so 97, 98 or something. Yeah.
Yeah, 98 about.
Yeah.
We just came here to have a good time, man. Right, senor? That's right, senor. We left the worm back in the van. He won't mess with nobody.
Like an idiot, your stomach lets in one shot of tequila. And then he sneaks in all his friends when no one's looking. Come on, man, ain't nobody looking. Go to the legs. Go get the one. Go get the bone. Your stomach. All right, that's it. Everyone, get out. Hey. Oh, what are you doing? Not that way, the way he came in. Let's go. Let's go, ham and eggs. Everybody, out. It's always like a stubborn old hot dog. I've been here for 9 years, and this just ain't right. You guys have been great. Thanks for having me here tonight.
No, that's funny.
He's awesome. Okay, well, thanks for joining us, everybody. Hope he's got some laughs, and laughing is a good way to start the morning.
Oh yeah, I had a great way to end the night
Yeah, for you.
for me. Yep.
And for anybody else in the chat who's been up all night.
Yep.
So we'll do this again, and we'll probably play the game soon too.
Oh yeah, I love the game. Love the game.
And I don't know what I don't know what we need to do to make sure that we don't get copyright. But I'm going to add the links in the description and in the comment section. So for anybody who missed that, yeah, check out his channel, Jim Breuer Brewerverse. He has a lot of great videos, and his live streams are really awesome. And yeah, he hasn't been compromised like the rest of them seems. He's always spouting the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Okay. Well, cheers, y'all.
Yep. Good night.